Right here, facing this way. Facing there? Facing this way.
Excuse me, center stage again.
Keep going.
Whither wilt thou lead me? Speak! I'll go no further!
Mark me!
I will!
My hour is almost come, when I to sulphurous and tormenting flames must render up myself.
Alas, poor ghost!
Pity me not, but lend thy serious hearing to what I shall unfold.
Speak! I am bound to hear.
So art thou to revenge when thou shalt hear.
What?
I am thy father's spirit, doomed for a certain term to walk the night, and for the day confined to fast in fires, till the foul crimes done in my days of nature are burnt and purged away. List, oh, list. If thou didst ever thy dear father love,
Oh God!
revenge his foul and most unnatural murder!
Murder!
Murder, most foul, as in the best it is, but this most foul, strange, and unnatural.
Haste me to know it, that I with wings as swift as meditation or the thoughts of love may sweep to my revenge.
I find thee apt. Now, Hamlet, here 'tis given out that sleeping in my orchard a serpent stung me. The serpent that did sting thy father's life now wears his crown.
Oh, my prophetic soul, my uncle!
Aye, that incestuous, that adulterate beast, with witchcraft of his wits, with traitorous gifts, won to his shameful lust the will of my most seeming virtuous queen. But soft, methinks I scent the morning air. Brief let me be. Sleeping within my orchard, my custom always of the afternoon, upon my secure hour thy uncle stole, with juice of cursed Hebena in a vial, and in the porches of my ear did pour the leprous distilment, whose effect holds such enmity with blood of man that swift as quicksilver it courses through the natural gates and alleys of the body. Thus was I, sleeping by a brother's hand, of life, of crown, of queen, at once dispatched, cut off even in the blossoms of my sin, unhouselled, disappointed, unannealed, no reckoning made, but sent to my account with all my imperfections on my head. Oh, horrible, horrible, most horrible. Thou hast nature in thee, bear it not. Let not the royal bed of Denmark be a couch for luxury and damned incest. But, howsoever thou pursues this act, taint not thy mind, nor let thy soul contrive against thy mother aught. Leave her to heaven, and to those thorns that in her bosom lodge, to prick and sting her. Adieu. 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 Remember me.
Remember thee? I, the poor ghost, whilst memory holds a seat in this distracted globe, remember thee. Thy commandment all alone shall live within the book and volume of my brain, unmixed with baser matter. Yes, my heaven! Oh, most pernicious woman. Oh, villain. Villain. Smiling, damned villain. So, uncle, there you are. Now to my word. It is adieu. Adieu. Remember me. I have sworn it.
What news, my lord?
Oh, wonderful.
Good. My lord, tell it.
No. You will reveal it.
Not I, my lord, by heaven.
Nor I.
Never make known what you have seen tonight.
No, my lord.
We will not.
Nay, but swear it! Ha, boy. Sayest thou so? Art thou there, true penny? Come on! You hear this fellow in the cellarage? Consent to swear!
Propose the oath, my lord.
Never to speak of this that you have seen. Swear by my sword! Swear by my sword never to speak of this that you have heard.
Swear by his sword.
Day and night, this is but wondrous strange.
And therefore, as a stranger, give it welcome. There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio, than are dreamt of in your philosophy. Rest. Rest, perturbed spirit. Let us go together. I perchance hereafter shall think meet to put an antic disposition on. And still your fingers on your lips, I pray. The time is out of joint. O cursed spite, that ever I was born to set it right. Nay, come, let's go together.
Welcome, dear Rosencrantz and Guildenstern.
Moreover, that we much did long to see you, the need we have to use you did provoke our hasty sending. Something have you heard of Hamlet's transformation? What it may be more than his father's death that thus hath put him so far from the understanding of himself I cannot dream of. We entreat you both that being of such young days brought up with him, and sith so habered of his youth and neighbour, that you vouchsafe your rest here in our court some little time, so by your company to draw him on to pleasures, and gather as much as from occasion you may glean.
Good gentleman, he hath much talked of you, and sure I am two men there is not living to whom he more adheres. Your visitation shall receive such thanks as fits a king's remembrance.
Both your majesties might, by the sovereign power you have of us, put your dread pleasures more to command than to entreaty.
But we both obey, and give up ourselves in the full bent, to lay our service freely at your feet, to be commanded.
Thanks, Rosencrantz, and gentle Guildenstern.
Thanks, Guildenstern and gentle Rosencrantz, and I beseech you instantly to visit my too much changed son.
Heavens make our presence and practices helpful and pleasant to him.
Aye, amen.
I assure my good liege, I hold my duty as I hold my soul, yet I do think, or else this brain of mine hunts not the trail of policy, so sure as it hath used to do, that I have found the very cause of Hamlet's lunacy.
Sweet Gertrude, he says he hath found out the head and source of all your son's distemper.
I doubt it is no other but the main. His father's death and our, hasty marriage.
Well, we will sift him.
My liege and madam, to expostulate what majesty should be, what duty is, what day is day, night, night, and time, time, were nothing but to waste night, day, and time. Therefore, since brevity is the soul of wit, and tediousness the limbs and outward flourishes, I will be brief. Your noble son is mad. Mad, call I it, for to define true madness, what is to be nothing else but mad. But let that go.
More matter with less art.
Madam, I swear I use no art at all. That he's mad, 'tis true. 'Tis true, 'tis pity. And pity 'tis true. A foolish figure, but farewell it, for I will use no art. Mad let us grant him then, and now remains that we find out the cause of this effect, or rather say, the cause of this defect. For this effect, defective, comes by cause. Thus it remains. And the remainder thus, perpend. I have a daughter, have while she is mine, who in her duty and obedience, mark, hath given me this. Now, gather and surmise. To the celestial and my soul's idol, the most beatified Ophelia.
Came this from Hamlet to her?
Good madam, stay a while, I will be faithful. Doubt that the stars are fire, doubt that the sun doth move, doubt earth to be a liar, but never doubt I love. Thine evermore, most dear lady, whilst this machine is to him, Hamlet. This in obedience hath my daughter given me, and more above hath his solicitings, as they fell out, by time, by means, and place, all given to mine ear.
But how hath she received his love?
What do you think of me?
As of a man faithful and honest.
I would fain prove so, but what might you think when I saw this hot love on the wing? As I perceived it, I must tell you, before my daughter told me, what might you, or my dear majesty, your queen here, think if I had played the desk or table book, or given my heart a winking mute and dumb, or looked upon this love with idle thought? What might you think? No! I went round to work, and then I precepts gave her that she should lock herself from his resort, admit no messengers, receive no tokens, which done, she took the fruits of my advice, and he, repelled, a short tale to make, fell into a sadness, then into a fast, thence to a watch, thence into a weakness, thence to a lightness, and by this declension into the madness wherein now he raves, and we all mourn for.
You think 'tis this?
It may be very light.
Hath there been such a time, I would fain know that I have positively said 'tis so when it proved otherwise?
Not that I know.
Take this from this, if this be otherwise. You know, sometimes he walks for hours together here in the lobby.
So he does, indeed.
At such a time, I'll loose my daughter to him. Be you and I behind an arras then. Mark the encounter, if he love or not, or be not from his reason fallen thereon. Let me be no assistant for estate, but keep a farm and carters.
We will do it.
Oh, but look where sadly the poor wretch comes. Reading.
Away! I do beseech you both away. I'll board him presently. Oh, give me leave. How does my good lord Hamlet? Let's go see. Come.
Oh no. It was like no, not at all.